Hello, hello. So, recently, Minecraft has added cushions in the 26.3 snapshot 3. Mojang has decided to add a block which lets you sit on it. A cushion. It's pretty cool. If you haven't heard about it already, that's all it is. It's just a super cool cushion. But let's do a bunch of different little things. For instance, you can place them on just about any block, and it's still a seat. See, I can sit. Woo! What about a spruce trapdoor? You think that's a bit weird, but hey, now you can sit on this. Okay, what about a stair? Yep, you can sit on a stair too. Isn't that crazy? You can even put it in the sidewalks for some reason. You want to sit on the floor? You can sit on the floor now. Oh, but you know what I just realized? What if you get some scaffolding? Bam. Let's get a bamboo shelf. Bam. And let's put a cushion on it. Boop. Oh, look, a dining chair. Congratulations. We now have furniture. Incredible. Now, this block is insane for a lot of reasons. It can be logged into just about any block. Like that. It can be logged like this. It can be logged like this. See where I'm going with this? We log like this too. And even this. Pretty sure it goes even further. What is this? The 6? We're up to 6 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 high. And then at 8 would be a full block. These are all options to literally build a roof. Let's say I wanted to build a roof and pretend I had a roof here. Let's say this is like a nice little sloped roof. Okay? We go up to 7 and we go boop. Actually, that's too high. So we're going to go 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yep. There you go. Look, sloped roof. Minecraft shingles are now a thing. This is ridiculous. Mojang is not... I'm not a builder, of course, but as you can see, look at this wonderful slope on top of your roof. Let's pretend there's a building down here. There isn't, but, let's just pretend there is. You could do chairs. Here's a couple things. Here's a bed. Look, congratulations, we have beds. You can even sit on the bed, too. You have a little short chair. You want to sit on a nice little short chair? Have a nice little, it's almost like a bar stool, almost. You can make a bar stool, too, of course. Dining chair, wonderful little thing. Have a different little chair using spruce wood. And again, the thing is, there's so many colors of cushions. A bajillion colors of cushions. You could do any little color you wanted. Let's say you wanted, it's like, maybe I don't like red. Now you got a blue chair. Don't really like spruce? Well, you could just use a different wood type. And this is perfect. This is wonderful. And the reason why is because it uses Minecraft's building logic for building. Because you already build furniture like this and you're used to it. You already know how to do things like this. So why not just have it be done like this? Like, I don't know what this is, but like you can tell there's just so much ability to build with it. It's ridiculous. I've seen so many crazy things on Twitter about stuff that people have just done with this. Like, for instance, you can fill cauldrons with them. And they just exist. Like, look, you can put them in the middle of the cauldron, for instance, and fill the different levels. So you just have different levels of cauldrons. Look, this is the most absurd block I've ever seen this game make. Fundamentally. And it's not even the end of what I have to discuss. You can put this on literally any block. It is so ridiculous that you can put this on anything. And the drawback, most people will say, well, what if... Well, it's going to cause lag because it's technically an entity. And it is an entity, by the way. So the /kill command will destroy these cushions. But the thing is, this is 5,000 cushions. And you can notice in the top left my FPS, which is 120. I'm not getting a single frame dip. I'm not lagging. And this is 5,000 cushions. If you're going to be using this many cushions in your builds, you're fine. You are totally okay building this absurd level of cushions in every single build. This is as revolutionary as shelves, and arguably more so, because shelves were already insane for building. You could do so much insane stuff with shelves, but now you can do that with cushions too. And you're going to have just like so much junk you can build. It'll be wild. So I'm sure people have built a dock before, and docks usually use the barrel trick. The barrel trick is just you put a barrel on top and it looks like it's pretty nice. Normally what you did before was you'd put some cobblestone on top, and look at that, they're nice little posts, right? They're nice and pretty, but the thing is they're kind of big. So what if, instead of the posts, we used trapdoors and black caps? Look at that. A new way to build just a little more detail on some builds. Can you put some fences, some stuff like that? There's a lot of different little things you can do with this. And that's why this block is another reason why this block is a bit silly. I'll keep showing some more examples off. Another example of something I noticed that people have been talking about is using them as just basically bed covers. They look kind of decent. The extra size is a bit strange on them in my opinion. But thing is, when villagers lay in them, they do actually look like bed sheets because they essentially clip into the villager so that it covers their feet, and when they're laying down it works perfectly. I also tried making this model a little bit better. I'm not a builder, obviously, so I don't have the perfect skills to make this good, but I'm sure somehow this is usable. My current issue is you can see the snow, so I've had to hide it, essentially, but based off of snow layers, I can go ahead and make a nice slope. There are other blocks, of course, that you can do that with, but that is just one of them at the moment that I've thought works pretty well. The other thing Mojang actually added on this update is the straw bed, which is a temporary little bed that you can sleep in at night, and it breaks when you wake up. Using 3 hay bales, you basically make this bed. Let me get a crafting table, and it gives you, I believe 4? Yeah, you get 4 of them. They stack up to, let's see how high they stack. They stack up to 16, just like the cushions. And they're a nice little addition for early traversal. You can easily find any hay bales at villages around the map. Let's go over to this one real quick. You'll be able to see that there'll probably be some hay bales over here, and with those hay bales you can make temporary beds. Now, it sounds a bit expensive to use 3 hay bales to craft these beds, but the thing is, you're gonna probably find like a stack of hay bales in an actual village. This one seems not to have that many, which is kind of wild. Normally they're just scattered about everywhere, but it might just be a super flat thing? That they're kind of more rare? Huh. Well, game wants to prove me wrong, but I'm pretty sure normally they have giant bundles of hay bales. So, it'll be pretty good and pretty easy to use and make them. Let me just kill myself real quick. Boop, oops. And we're back here. Now, other couple ideas as a non-builder that I've had is, you know, of beach towels. Beach towels are usually a nice little thing you put on the beach, obviously. And you're like, huh, the old way to make beach towels was, of course, a nice block of white wool and, well, any wool color, and going like this in the sand. Now, the thing is, that looks so flat. It just literally blends in with the sand, and I don't think it was good. Obviously, they added wool slabs, which are, well, they're great, but the issue is they're kind of too big. Now it doesn't feel like a towel, it just feels like weird. But the thing is, cushions are, I'd say, just about the right height. And this nice little addition on the ground that just adds a little bit of depth, and you can even sit on them, so you want to sit on your beach towel. Then, of course, we have your campfire little cushions. You have nice little cushions to sit by the campfire. Tried them on logs. They look good on logs, I'd say. It's a bit iffy. This is a very Minecraft block, to be honest. And by that I mean you kind of have to use it in ways you just don't think you would use something. Like, obviously we're using literal shelves you store items on to get chairs, as well as trapdoors which you swing through to walk through, and then cauldrons and barrels. None of these things make any sense being combined together, but that's really how Minecraft is supposed to work. Just being weird. Here's an old school Minecraft TV, upgraded with the cushions. You have the little levers embedded with the cushion, and then you have the nice shelves on the side, and you have the little stand that's on. And it looks kind of okay. I'd say you want a little bit more on the left and right still to make it look really good, but like, just this embedding of the lever is a really neat mechanic of the cushions that I don't think I thought about. Another odd one that I've noticed that some people have talked about is the fact you can place cushions on redstone and hide redstone technically. Now, I don't think this would be a good way to hide redstone, but it might have some kind of application somewhere down the corner. But if you place the redstone, it works perfectly fine. You place a pressure plate, works fine too. You embed the pressure plate, and I think that's a bug, probably. That's oh, yep, that's a bug. Here's just a couple of the chairs placed on a table. Again, not the perfect thing, but just an example of the crazy things you could do with the cushions. And now you can sit at a table on Minecraft. Boop. Maybe lower it down a height if you're using these chairs, and up with this half slab if you're using these chairs. It's a bit taller, as you can see. Get more height. But yeah, with these, I believe you can probably make a bunch of crazy little new furniture sets. Little, honestly, roofs, maybe, if you wanted to try that. You could do so much with these blocks. It's really ridiculous. And I'm not even the most creative person that you could ask for this kind of thing. So I'm sure there'll be even more nonsense that I even haven't even seen. People haven't invented yet. Because, like, to be clear, some of these I've seen from Twitter discourse. If you want to look for the sources, you can see on my Twitter, the stuff I've liked, all the different little replied to be clear, that I have commented over and talked about. And there's so many cool inventions by a bunch of different people, and I assume that this block is only going to be even more absurd as time goes on, to be quite honest. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this little demonstration. But I hope it proves that this block isn't going to cause lag, is good for building, and will be a great addition to Minecraft. So, hope you guys enjoyed, but I will see you guys some other time. Bye-bye, man.